Friday. Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us. You're watching the 9 at Night. I'm Stephania Jimenez. Soon, Bexar County is going to be able to save more lives, and that's because Bexar County deputies are getting more funding for Narcan, which is the medication that reverses opioid overdoses. Now, previously, the county got funding through a grant, but the Bexar County Sheriff's Office tells Arcamelia Juarez that thousands of dollars from an opioid settlement is going to make it more available in our area.
It's been nearly 6 months since 17-year-old Danica Caprosi overdosed and died after taking a single fentanyl-laced pill. Fentanyl is a synthetic opioid 50 times more potent than heroin. Danica's mother, Veronica Caprosi, believes more lives like her daughter's can be saved if life-saving tools like Narcan are more readily available.
Everybody needs Narcan in their home, in their purse, because you don't ever know. It could be happening somewhere you're walking and you could see something and, you can help.
Narcan can bring someone out of an overdose state if it's administered in a timely manner. With today's funding, BCSO deputies can continue to have Narcan on hand.
So it's come to the point where wherever you find Bexar County deputies, you will absolutely find Narcan not too far away, and the training that goes along with it.
At least 2,000 doses of Narcan, a 20-month supply, were purchased using money from a statewide opioid settlement. Previously, the county relied on grants to pay for Narcan. Bexar County Public Health Leader Andrea Guerrero Guajardo says using Narcan can potentially help lead someone to a path of recovery.
People are 5 times more likely to seek treatment when they encounter harm reduction interventions than just by abstinence alone.
Sheriff Javier Salazar says he's glad Narcan will be readily available because just last year, patrol deputies administered Narcan 50 times and then 10 times in a jail setting. Camelia Juarez, KSAT 12 News.
One apartment complex, 2 calls for shootings in just a matter of hours. San Antonio police say they're now trying to figure out who killed a man in one of those apartment units. It was at the Arcadian apartment complex near Loop 1604 and I-10, which is on the northeast side. Police say that someone in one of the apartments called 911 before midnight, and then around 2 a.m., someone else called 911 about a shooting at a different apartment. That's where police found a 33-year-old dead. Investigators did not find weapons at the scene. Now, firefighters struggled to put out a fire at an electrical contracting company. The call was at Powerhouse Electric in the 1300 block of Lookout Way near Judson and I-35. You can see that heavy smoke there coming from the warehouse. The fire worked really quickly. Firefighters actually had to cut a hole into the garage to try and get water inside of the building.
Using what we call a K-12 or a circular saw just to cut into to open up the garage doors and be able to fight the fire from the outside to get some of our larger streams so we can get water into the inside of the structure.
It was a struggle. That fire burned for hours. Crews, however, did keep it from spreading into the next door office building. Investigators are tracing a house fire to that man that you see on your screen. They say that Billy Quesada set the fire at a home that belonged to his estranged wife's boyfriend. According to an arrest warrant, surveillance video showed a man matching Quesada's description with a gas can walking into an alley behind the home before it was on fire. That was last week on East Drexel near I-10. Just yesterday, arson officers say that Quesada admitted to setting the wooden fence in that alley on fire. An Amber Alert has been issued for 2 missing sisters from North Texas, and they're believed to be in grave and immediate danger. So please take a look at these sweet girls on your screen. The McKinney Police Department is looking for 6-year-old Jennifer Burns and 9-year-old Jessica Burns. The 2 girls were last seen around 6 p.m. yesterday in McKinney. Police are also looking for Jamie Burns, who investigators say is the children's grandmother. Police think that she's driving a 2009 black Ford Escape with the Texas plate MTC 6093. I'll repeat that again. It's a Texas plate, MTC 6093. If you have any information, call McKinney Police. Their number is 972-947-2700. And yeah, that number is not on your screen, but you can just call 911 if you recognize that plate. On the night that the rapper Takeoff was shot and killed in Houston, another woman was also shot in the head. Her name is Sydney Leday. She survived, and now she's sharing her story. She was an innocent bystander when shots were fired outside of a bowling alley in downtown Houston. just 2 days after her 24th birthday when she fell victim to gun violence. And while she was shot, somehow she managed to get into a friend's car and she passed out. And then she woke up a week later in the hospital.
I want to be there. I kept telling my mom I want to go home. I had never been in a hospital like that.
Now, Lede explains that the crowd outside of the bowling alley seemed to be engaged in some friendly banter, so she didn't expect that to turn into violence or aggression. She spent a week in the hospital, and she is grateful that she survived. Now that it's Friday, are you ready for the weekend? Here's meteorologist Adam Caskey with your forecast.
Tomorrow's going to look a lot like what we had today with the clouds, and we might actually squeeze out a few light sprinkles or very light showers. We're talking isolated 20% chance, limited coverage, very limited accumulation as well. Then 61 for the high temperature. By Sunday, it's a cool morning at 38, into the afternoon, up near 70. Monday, very similar. 30s in the morning, upper 60s in the afternoon. Better rain chances Tuesday morning. Some scattered showers and thunderstorms likely to develop. Right now we have it at 40%. We'll keep you updated. Regardless, behind that rain-making energy, likely some strong winds for Tuesday afternoon.
So now we have a warning about some hidden dangers that could be in your home, from a popular vacuum, a gas range, even a big TV. 12 on your side's Marilyn Moritz has our recall roundup to keep you safe.
Don't use this oven. Z-Line is recalling 28,000 gas ranges because the oven can emit dangerous levels of carbon monoxide while it's on. The gas can be deadly. 44 people have reported CO emissions. 6 models sold since 2019 are affected. Contact Z-Line. Bissell is recalling 61,000 cordless wet-dry vacuums after reports of 5 fires and many reports of the battery pack smoking. Stop using it and contact Bissell for a new free battery. Big screen, big tip-over risk. LG Electronics is recalling 52,000 of these 86-inch TVs. When in the stand, they can be unstable. There are dozens of reports of tip-overs, especially dangerous, even deadly to small children. These were sold last year. Contact LG. And is this your child's helmet? SACAR International is recalling 33,000 multi-purpose helmets because they can fail to protect a child's head in a crash. 3 models, the Tony Hawk, Crayola Dry Erase, and Credhead's Lizard. Contact SACAR to return it. We have more information on all of these products on our website. Marilyn Moritz, KSAT 12 News.
On a lighter note now, let's talk barbecue. Yeah, baby, good barbecue is really no accident, and now Jefferson High School students are putting their skills to the test at the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo competition. The Mustang team is going to compete at the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo's Junior Pitmaster Challenge. It's going to be next weekend. Teams from across the state are going to test their barbecue cooking skills for a chance to win a scholarship. The judges are going to look for several things like taste, texture, appearance, of course. The students have been practicing their craft for months, but really the most important thing is that cooking barbecue is just another way to bring the students together.
This competition, it just encapsulates everything that we want our kids to really fully enjoy, and it is the communication, it is the camaraderie, but it's that competition, it's that modifying and adjusting everything just as quickly as you can in order to make the best product possible, because you get one bite.
I love that, and you know, it's a real life skill. The Junior Pitmaster Challenge is going to be held at the rodeo on January 27th and 28th. And by the way, this scholarship, it's pretty nice. It's $20,000. Good luck to all of them. Now, since we just mentioned barbecue, you should know that the popular cool Mountain Dew flavor Baja Blast is now a hot sauce. Yeah, it's in celebration of National Hot Sauce Day, which is this Sunday. Mountain Dew is teaming up with the Houston-based sauce shop that's called iBurn to create Baja Blast hot sauce. It takes the soda's fruity tropical flavor and then just adds a blast of heat from habanero and jalapeno peppers, as well as green chiles. Now here's the catch. They only made 750 bottles of that hot sauce. The company is giving out some of those bottles away. And if you want a chance to win one, you have a chance to complete a form on the Mountain Dew website and name 4 dishes that you'd use the Baja Blast hot sauce for. Good luck. Let me know how it tastes. Now, coming up on the Night Beat, a friendly matchup turned fight on the court. The concerns that one parent is raising after a brawl over basketball, plus Expanding public housing in San Antonio, we'll discuss the future of the Alassane Apache courts and what the changes mean for the people who live there. Now that it's 9:10, we are out of time. The 9 at Night returns on Monday. Have a beautiful weekend. We'll see you.